I want to show you a quick food science project that everybody can start today in a couple of seconds. What we're going to try to make today is what's called a sourdough starter, and it gets used in place of yeast. So normally when we make pizza dough or bagels or pretzels or cinnamon buns in class, we take this out and we use the yeast to make the bread rise. But sourdough bread is used, instead of using yeast to make it rise, it's a natural starter that uses yeast in the air naturally. But you have to cultivate this whole thing and make fermentation happen on its own. So this recipe was posted today by Cooks Illustrated, and usually it's a much bigger batch, but this is all because, and the reason why they posted this is because it takes a lot of time. It's going to take days for this to do any kind of fermentation, if it even happens at all. So it's kind of an experiment, and it uses very, very, very little resources because we're all trying to stay home, not go to the grocery store. So what they're calling for is just 1 heaping tablespoon of flour and 2 teaspoons of lukewarm water. If you have bottled water, you can use it. Obviously, you can tell I'm working from home. You can hear what's going on in the background. 2 teaspoons of lukewarm water. So I took my filtered water and I just microwaved it until it was like bath water. 2 teaspoons. Okay. And you just mix this up. I think I'm gonna need a little bit more. This is entertaining in the background, huh? And what you're gonna do with this, once you mix it up, I needed a little bit more. You want like a gooey mass, is you're gonna put this in a sealable container, so a nice Tupperware container, and you're gonna let this ferment in the warmest place you can find in your house. So I'm going to put it on top of my refrigerator because that is usually warm all on its own. And on Monday, we will check it out. I'll put some links so you can research a little bit what the sourdough starter really is. And then from this, if this works, we should be able to make a loaf of bread a few times a week.